not merely seeing reality, it is touching the truth.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Chronic Gamer. My name is Matt, and this is my final thoughts and redirect for Season 2, Episodes 1, 2, and 3 of One Punch Man. So go ahead, click the link in the description, check that out, come back here, let me know what you think in the comment section. If you're watching this on YouTube and you want to see next week's reaction video and the week after's, check out my Patreon. The link is also in the description. And like I said, I'm about 2 weeks ahead for all the series that I post here on YouTube, with the exception of My Hero Academia and video game streams. Okay, so first thing I want to mention right off the bat is I'm like 90% sure they changed the animation and artwork. I don't think I'm crazy. That is not to say that I don't like it. I definitely like it. I don't know if I like it more or less than the last season. We haven't seen a whole lot, but what I've seen as far as like the really action-y parts, like when Genos was fighting Sonic, or even when Garou was fighting Tank Top Leader, or whatever his name is. I really like that animation there. I think that they did a good job. So the artwork is definitely different as well. It seems like a lot more flat and less glossy. And the line work seems less defined, if that makes any sense. But like I said, I do like it. And I hope that it lives up to the spectacular artwork and animation that we saw in Season 1. But anyways, basically there's this guy, the King, who is S-Class rank 7 or 8, somewhere around there, I think. And everyone thinks that he's the strongest man, and they even called him, I think they called him the One Punch Man. And it turns out that he's just been taking credit for everything that Saitama's doing, like by accident, but still, he's been taking credit for all of those fights that Saitama just shows up, kicks ass, and leaves without letting anyone know what happened. And since he's always in the wrong place at the wrong time, or wrong place at the right time, I don't know, I guess it depends on how you look at it, but he never wanted to be this great big hero, and now the whole world looks up to him as one of the best heroes. So yeah, once Saitama found that out, I thought that he was going to be upset, but it turns out he wanted to just be the guy's friend. He thinks he's interesting. He plays video games with him, and he told him, like, hey, man, if you're already the strongest hero, it doesn't matter how you became this strongest hero, how you got this strongest hero title, even if it's from stealing all of my credit, you're already the strongest hero in the people's eyes, and you got to live up to that. So I thought that was a really cool scene, and showing that, you know, all he's got to do is just live up to his name. Now, just because he got it for fake doesn't mean that he can't work his ass off and become strong and live up to his name. But I guess we'll still see. We haven't really seen him train or anything, so he might not. He might just continue to take the credit. I don't know if Saitama would be upset if he did that either. Like, he seems indifferent to it entirely, and just curious, I guess. But yeah, all we've seen him do really is play video games, so I guess we'll find out if he's capable of much more. We also met Class B Rank 1 Blizzard Girl, or whatever her name was, and she was trying to like control everyone below her in Class B, like a little gang, if you will. And Saitama was having none of that, and he basically turned her down. She got way in over her head. She thought that, oh, he's a lower rank than me, he must be weaker. I could be rank 1 easy, or at least she thought she could be rank 6, A6, somewhere around there, but she didn't think she could be rank 1A. But anyway, she got what was coming to her, and if it weren't for Sonic intervening, she might have got a little worse. But either way, she might be coming around. She seems to be speaking to Saitama and trying to get to know him and and get closer to him. So maybe she will start to emulate him and actually try to be better rather than controlling those who she thinks are inferior to her. But yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. So there's also a new villain that they introduced, Garou, and he seems to be like he might be the big baddie this season, this time around. He might be the prophesized god-level threat, end of humanity threat that Shibabawa prophesized about in Season 1. I thought that was Boros, but I guess that was just a coincidence that he showed up right after her big threat of the world being in danger. But I guess it makes sense that it wasn't Boros because he only destroyed one city, and that's definitely not comparable to the greatest threat that the world has ever known. So I thought that it was just that Saitama stopped him before it got to that point, and he probably did, but because I'm betting that things are going to get a lot worse. That's all I'm saying. It might not even be this Garou guy who does it, but I'm betting that whatever this threat is going to be a lot worse than what we've seen so far. So we have that to look forward to. This Garou person, he seems to be getting stronger the more people he fights. I was definitely under the impression that he was killing those people, but all of them seem to be okay and back in the hospital. Like, even people who it really looked like he killed, who he was smashing their face to like mush, and then they were still alive in the hospital the next day. So I really don't know what that's about. I did notice that there was a lot less red blood this time around. I don't know if that is just because we haven't seen very many human type people getting killed, but I'm pretty sure that even the monster type like villains had red blood in the last season, not purple blood. Or they might be pulling a Dragon Ball, but I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, he's definitely going to be a problem. He's going to be getting stronger, as he says, and even the people who trained him back in the day, who for whatever reason let him go. I'm not sure why. I forget the dude's name, the old guy. I'm not sure why he kicked him out of his dojo back in the day, but he did for some reason. Maybe he saw that he was evil and saw that he prophesized this or something, or he just had an inkling that it would happen, and he thought if he trained him, he didn't want to be responsible. I don't know, but maybe kicking him out was what made him this way. And he's back to kill heroes, and he's doing a pretty good job of it, at least. I don't know. I mean, I really don't know if he's killed anybody. It seems like he might have killed the tank tops, like the lower level tank tops, and maybe just the stronger ones, plus Moo Man Rider survived. But I really don't know. Like, it's really up in the air if he's actually killed somebody or not at this point. But I guess we'll find out in the next reactions. Really looking forward to this season and seeing where it goes. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And if you haven't already, like and subscribe. And until next time, I'm Chronic Gamer. Peace.